nice family. It's a husband and wife, and they have 2 children, and they both were MARTA bus drivers. And so the family member out of state, he became ill. The brother became ill, and so they packed everything up, left their jobs, and moved out of state. So they get there, and the brother is just, thank goodness he was doing better. And then the sister-in-law said, well, you need to start paying rent, but they weren't working. And so she said, well, you guys need to leave. And so they took all the money that they had left and caught a bus, a Greyhound bus back here, and then they came to the shelter. So they got off the bus, and they came to the door, and they said, well, we just need a place to stay. We've never been homeless before. We don't know what to do. We heard about you all. And so thank goodness, so we had a space available. And so they're here. The father, the husband, he is actually working for CCT. And so that's awesome. And so right now the baby is kind of little, he's a little baby. And so she said, well, is it okay if right now, for the first 2 weeks or so, that I just not work so I can just get my baby situated? And I said, of course. I said, by all means, we recognize that you all are a family, that your baby is little, and that child care is important. And, that is a barrier for most of our families. And then our single moms coming in because they can't afford the child care. Once we get them here, they come to us basically with nothing, over the summer, we had a scholarship that was given to us from MAC, which was the Marietta Adventist Church down the street. They gave us 6 spots, which really would be about $150. But they were continuous spots, so it wasn't based on the resident. So when we had a resident transition out to their own home or whatever, we were able to pass that spot on to someone else. And so that was awesome for us. Our moms who came in and were working, they were able to have their kids go there for summer camp. And that summer camp would have been $150 per child. So that was awesome. And so that's what we're reaching out for. Jennifer oversees our family services program. She's not here. She's on vacation. I didn't know we got vacations around here. That happens. But so anyways, but she's on vacation. She'll be back on Monday. But she makes that connection with the school liaisons to make sure that the moms who may not know exactly what to do, she'll guide them. She'll guide them through that process of making the connection, the school, that they have transportation. If the kids come and they have IEPs, or if the records are from another state, she'll help them with that connection through that school liaison. I don't know if you all are familiar with the McKinney-Vento Act, but those are for kids who are living in homelessness. And being, of course, in a shelter is considered homelessness. And so they have to provide services through the school system in every district to make sure that those kids are able to go to school as any other student would. And so what's given to them additionally is that they have the opportunity to go to a school social worker and to talk things out, especially if they're a little bit older. Because being homeless for a child, we know it's hard for a parent, but it's worse for a kid. They never forget. They never forget. And they don't understand, they don't know if Santa Claus is going to come to a shelter. Does he know where we live? And those things. So all those things, small things that we think of, we don't think are big things, the kids do. They know, they ask, am I going to have school supplies? Little things, but it's so important. I know that we are doing a very good job. I do claim that. I do wholeheartedly. But I wish that we could do more.